just drinking some coffee. I'm having a tough morning, honestly, but I thought it would be kind of cool to update anyone who is interested on some of my fertility changes. Since my last video, which I think was when I went out west with my parents and my husband, I had been wanting to make like an update video about my PCOS and my periods and like trying to conceive, and I kind of like hate that term, and I didn't want this like channel to be a trying to conceive channel. At the same time, like, this is my life and I want to document it. I just really feel like it's important to share, and I really want to be able to look back on it and see what happened. So basically, I had been struggling to decide whether I should go to a fertility doctor or not, and it just felt like a huge step. Like, wow, like to actually go to a doctor and pursue that instead of like just being out there and not really knowing what's going on, you know? My cycles have always been a mystery to me because I have PCOS, and it's been very confusing, really hard to navigate. I never know if I'm doing anything right, honestly, and my head is not in the frame. Anyways, so yeah, it's just been really trying, and I just thought, I think I'm ready to go see a doctor. And honestly, I'm so glad I did. My doctor is so kind. She's like exactly the person I need. She's so like empathetic, and she understands, I think. So I've been going to her, and basically what happened is I was like being very spotty for a whole month or more when I was out west with my family. I wasn't really having like a period, I was just like spotting a lot, and that's like super annoying. I mean, I'm sure all women out there know what I'm talking about. So I finally just decided, yeah, I need to go see her. She did like an internal ultrasound, which is like, it's kind of uncomfortable, and I still have those little like follicles on my ovaries, and she sort of found like a strange like dip in the top of my uterus, and I believe that it's kind of like a small uterine abnormality. I don't really know all these like fancy terms, let's be honest. It's kind of like super overwhelming to me. So that was kind of alarming because I just didn't want to hear that at all. I was like, of course there would be something wrong with my freaking uterus. Like, I would be the one to have all these problems. But you know, she was like, hey, like, this is stuff we can do. Really, like, I kind of left that appointment just feeling a little defeated, and I just felt like, why does this always happen to me? Like, why am I always the one with all these problems? But I kind of calmed down, and I realized, like, if anyone can help me get pregnant, it's like her, because that's what they do. They like specialize in helping you fall pregnant. And I know it's like, for me, it was a little hard because I've been wanting to do it as naturally as possible. And then I realized, why do I feel so guilty about having to go see somebody? Like, I just need help, and I don't know, that was really hard at first, and now I'm like, I'm okay with it because a ton of people have to do the same thing as me. So yeah, so I have some upcoming appointments. I have to do this like procedure called an HSG, and I don't know how to like say the very super long term. And my doctor is so cute, and she told me, don't look it up on YouTube and like don't Google it. And she just said like, it's gonna be fine. You just have to take some like extra strength ibuprofen, because basically what it is like an x-ray of your uterus, but they insert dye into it. That way they can see like the cavity of your uterus and to see if there's any like blockages in any of your like fallopian tubes. So I, of course, I'm such a dummy, and I had to like look it up because I can't just like not know. And I was kind of like very nervous because everyone says it's so painful. But actually, when I talked to some people in person that I actually know, they said it wasn't that bad at all. And I was like, okay, but I'm still super freaking nervous about this thing. And it's like 5 minutes. Anyways, so that's super nerve-wracking, and I have it next week, literally the day right before my birthday. So I'm just trying to take everything one day at a time. I think I'm also just nervous, not only for like maybe feeling like physical pain, but also knowing the results of it, because I'm not sure if I'm gonna have any like blockages. I'm pretty sure I don't ovulate. I mean, but stuff like this is treatable, which is also making me feel better. And I keep reminding myself that all of this like super hard, uncomfortable stuff will totally be worth it in the end. And I was talking with my friend Hannah yesterday, and I was just updating her on all this like craziness that I'm going through, you know, and she totally made such an incredible point that God is using all these like struggles and trials that I'm going through for his like glory and for his will, because once I do get pregnant, then I'll be able to tell everyone, hey, like this is what God did for me, and I 100% know that like that's exactly what's happening. All these hard things are for a reason to like glorify God, and like I can't wait to talk about it more. But really, that's kind of the update. I'm just super nervous, and I'm excited to be on this like journey of trying to fall pregnant. And yeah, I'm gonna be 29 next week, and I don't feel 29 at all, or 28 honestly. Sometimes I still feel super immature, so maybe that's still why I'm not pregnant. I don't know. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Nothing else has really happened. Yeah, but I think now it would be really fun to show you guys the sitting room. We call it a sitting room because really that's what it is now. So cheers, see you soon. Okay, so this is what our sitting room looks like now. Yay! I got my big old monstera plant that I bought recently, which I love so much. And you know what? I'm gonna zoom out just so that way you can get a better idea. Mavis loves to like chill right here, and I was getting a little overwhelmed by like the corally color. It was just a little bit too much, and I thought I want this room to be really nice and peaceful feeling, so I thought let's just paint it white again and just have a lot of like green accents, because I really do love green. It's very like calming. So yeah, and then I'll show you some new items I have in my hutch. So I antiqued, is that a verb? This very cute Pyrex dish. It's the one that's like, I forget what this pattern is called, but I love it, and I've been looking for something like this for a long time, and it's in very nice condition, I think, so I'm so happy I found it. And then I forgot that I had this very cute like coffee carafe, and I don't know, I just love this little pattern as well. I'm a sucker for a good pattern. And that's kind of really it, but I'm very proud of how it's looking. I will zoom out and hopefully not trip over Mavis. Yeah, we put some plants up there. They're doing okay, which is nice. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. Mavis, is that your squirrel? Is that your squirrel? Mavis, show everyone your squirrel.